Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video I want to show you how to design and laser cut these cute little pet keychains. You can find artwork on Pixabay, which is a platform for royalty-free images and videos, and it's free to sign up. Just enter dog paw print and search and select the one which you like the most. So I will go with the top one. So I will go with this one. If you're logged in, you can download the vector graphics for free. Next step is to open your Affinity Designer tool and create a new file. Now open your downloaded artwork. Okay. So the next step is to remove the filling. Go over here to Color and click on Set Fill to None. Click on Set Stroke and select the color. This is the outline. And if you go over here to Stroke, you can determine the width. I will go with 1. Okay, now we can copy this and paste it into our new file. Click Paste. And now make sure to group this so we can't accidentally shift parts of this artwork. Next step is to draw a circle, which is over here. Make this 50 by 50 millimeter. You can make this smaller or larger if you want to. Now make sure that this also has a stroke width of 1. Go over to Color, set the fill to None again, and select the stroke color again. Make the artwork smaller to fit within the circle. Okay, now we can add a hole in the top where we will hang the keychain. Make this one 3 by 3 millimeter. And place it in the top center of the other circle. You can either shift it with your mouse or you go over here to the coordinates and add +5 to Y. This will shift it down by 5 millimeter. I will shift this artwork a bit up so we have more room for text for the name. Use the artistic text tool to add the name. I will go with Daisy. Type in the name and make it as large as you want it to be. Give it a different color because we want this to be engraved and the other stuff to be cut. Up here you can change the font. I downloaded a lot of fonts I bought on Etsy, so you might have less options here. Make sure everything is positioned as you want and also that the cutting lines are one color and the text is a different color. Let's make a second one. Select all, right-click, copy, and then right-click, paste. Shift it over to the right. Double-click on the text to enter a new name. Make sure it's centered again. Perfect. I decided to change the font. Choosing a font is always the hardest decision for me. I like this one. I have to make it a bit smaller to fit it in here. Still a bit smaller. Alright, once you're happy with your design, go over to File and click on Export. Here you can export in whatever file format works best for your laser. I will go with PDF. Save it to your computer and open it in your laser software. I have a Beambox Pro, so I will be using Beam Studio. This is Beam Studio. Let me just make it a bit bigger. I will open the file and then choose from the presets the software provides. Make sure to select color when importing so it will separate between the outline for cutting and the text for engraving. Pink is engraving and black is cutting in this case, but it depends on which color you choose in your design. Just make sure to separate them. For the black cutting layer, I will choose wood cutting from the presets. And for the pink engraving layer, I will go with wood engraving presets. And that's all we have to do here. I will now go over and put the material in my laser. This is my Beambox Pro. I bought it a few years ago back in Melbourne. This is 3mm plywood from Bunnings. This laser doesn't have an automated Z-axis, so I have to adjust it manually with this little knob. Very easy to do. Okay, now we can start the cutting process. Here's a time lapse of the engraving and cutting process. It took about 5 minutes. Plywood is one of the cheapest laser materials you can get. I buy these in 120 by 90 centimeters from Bunnings for $6, and I split them in 4, so each sheet is $1.50 for me, Australian dollars. As you can see, they have a few burn marks. I will use sandpaper to sand them slightly. This is 240 grit sandpaper. When you're done sanding, you can either stain them or leave them as they are. I clear coat mine usually, but in the background you can see different stains. We can now assemble these keychains. You will need pliers and keychains, obviously. I bought these on eBay. Use the pliers to open this little ring and attach the disc to it and then close it again. And that's all you have to do. I love how these turned out. I hope you liked them too and learned something from this video. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. And please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more laser cutting and 3D printing tutorials. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye!